Welcome to another episode of Mastermind Bites. Hi, my name is Fong. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and also a best-selling author. And every single day, I help others unlock the potentials and guide them to succeed. Today on Mastermind Bites, we feature another master, another great successful person. And over the last few years, I have been privileged to meet some of the most amazing people in the world, some of the masters in their skill sets. And I got to be in their presence, learn from their, hear their stories. And I just wanted to pass on some of those stories, pass on some of those lessons to you every single week here. And today, I'm very, very happy to be able to feature Ming-Na Wen. She is an absolutely very, very cool actor, and I'm a big fan of hers. She has played some very iconic roles. She got a very big break with Joy Luck Club, but then she also played a very iconic Mulan with her voice, and then moved on to becoming Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. With May, and then also being in Star Wars of Mandalorian. And she's just absolutely a person who's been very flexible in all her roles and has done a very amazing job fitting in to what her fans like, what she likes, and what she's always wanted to do, and that was acting. Something that I've absolutely found amazing with her is that she's always a person who's very locked down to her roots. She knows where she came from. She knows the people who supported her. She knows the people who were there for her, and she's always been that person that thanks those people. And number one person that she's always thanked, and in a lot of interviews that she's been in, she's always mentioned her mom, and how her mom was the very first warrior that she kind of idolized and was an inspiration for her. A mother of three, somebody who was a single mother at that, who was able to overcome so many different obstacles, moving to America with no English. And Ming-Na has been one of those people who just idolized her mom all the time, and was very proud and very inspired by what her mom does. And that's why she has become the person she is, because of the support she's gotten for her mom, and she's seen the hard work. She's seen the amount of time and effort that you need to put in there, and that's why she's put in so much effort into what she is absolutely passionate about working on and doing. She's one of those people that always speaks her mind as well. Being a mother of two, she wants to speak out for the future of her children. She wants to speak out for her industry, people in her area, and all her, and what's actually right and wrong. She speaks out because she believes that as long as you're passionate, as long as you are a person who stays true to your heart, then you should spread that message. Now, being able to meet her, listen to her speak, and also listen to a lot of different panels that she's been on, there's three very significant things that really stuck out to me that really applies to people's success and also entrepreneurship and business as well. Number one is the right attitude. Taking things that may be absolutely negative for most people and changing it into a positive attitude. And the thing is, she doesn't even just change it. She changes that into a positive mindset and then pushes forward and uses it to become the successful actor that she is. And one of the most amazing stories that I heard from her was that she actually wanted to become an actor at the very early age of 3. She never let go of that dream. She never let go of that passion. And she's always wanted to become an actor at the very early age of 3. Now, the story goes was that she dressed up as a little bunny rabbit. She went out there at the age of 3, and then she fell at a school play. And everybody laughed at her. Everybody was pointing at her. Now, most people would go, wow, that's so embarrassing. How can you live with that? I would never act again. But for her, she actually took something that may have been seen as a negative, but she goes, wow, look, I made all these people laugh. She didn't feel embarrassed. And at a very young age of 3, she was already taking that attitude to go, wow, I made so many people laugh. I love this. I'm elated. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And that's how she became an actor. She always wanted to make people laugh. She always wanted to make people feel good. And she wanted to become that entertainer and make people feel good. Now, another story that kind of adds on to her attitude was one of those things where, because they moved to America with very little English, she was trying to adapt to the lifestyle, the culture, and all that kind of stuff. She actually took something that she felt a little bit out of place. She felt a little bit of an outcast. So then she kind of used that to go, hey, I'm going to put on different different characters, put on different mindsets, different ways of acting. And that's also why she became an actor, because it allowed her to kind of move away from stuff that she didn't feel comfortable with or she didn't feel good about. But later on, she kind of went back and kind of understood and was very proud of the culture that she came from. But it also springboarded her ability to become a great actor and become very flexible in so many different roles. So her attitude was absolutely amazing, was able to take something that could have been construed as a negative and kind of turn it into a positive and really push forward in her career. And the thing is, seeing her live on stage and meeting her live, she's so down to earth. She's very happy all the time. She has a great attitude and she's just so authentic. And it was very fun to see that side of her, because a lot of roles she takes on, she's very, very serious. She's very stoic and doesn't say much, or very just cool as you can be, as she is as May and also as the person in Mandalorian. So being able to see her true self is absolutely kind of interesting, because she's so down to earth, she's so open, she's so happy, such an opposite of some of the characters that she plays. Now, the second thing that really stuck out to me is the fact that she always tells people, be true to your heart. And that once you're true to your heart and you push forward, and your dreams will become a reality. One of her dreams and one of the things that she's always loved was Disney. And when she worked harder and harder and harder, applied for more roles and auditioned, well, eventually she actually landed the role of Mulan. And playing a Disney princess for Disney was one of those dreams that she's always wanted to do. And also taking on such an iconic role as Mulan really stapled her as one of those great actresses for Disney. Now, she's also a very big nerd, so she's very true to that too. And lo and behold, she got casted as a member of the Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as Agent May, who goes out there and saves the world against Inhumans and all that kind of stuff. So her true to herself, being a nerd, actually got her roles into stuff that she absolutely loves. And then further on, it's always been noted that she's always wanted to become somebody in the Star Wars universe. She always dreamed of having George Lucas give her a call. And even if it was just a small little cameo or a small little role in the background of one of those Star Wars movies, she just really wanted to become a character in Star Wars. And then lo and behold, she got casted as Fennec in Mandalorian. And now she has a great role in that, and she's absolutely cool in that as well, if you haven't seen it. So she absolutely got all the roles that she's always wanted, and she was so true to herself. She was always that person who knew who she was, a geek, a Star Wars fan, a Disney fan, and she eventually got all those roles. And not only that, she got known as now one of the Disney legends for playing that part of Mulan. Now, the very third thing that I thought was absolutely amazing and phenomenal hearing her talk about was the fact that she actually didn't want to become a role model, but because she thought that if she was a role model, then it would limit some of the roles that she could get, some of the opportunities that she could actually take on. So she didn't set out to become a role model. She set out to become an entertainer. She wanted to make people have fun, have people laugh, be happy, and she just wanted to take on roles that did that for people. But sometimes the thing is, a role model is not something that you can control. After she took on the role of Mulan, and years later, people still comes up to her and says, wow, that role really changed my life. You're a role model. You're an inspiration to me. You really motivated my life. And then now with roles like Melinda May and Fennec, she's been able to really inspire more and more people about how to go about doing things and what's right and wrong, and being inspiring and being that role model that she absolutely did not set out to do. And that's when she realized, when people came out and told her that she's absolutely impacted their lives, that statement alone impacted her life. And then she realized that being a role model is a privilege and an honor to take on that role. So therefore, she embraced that role of a role model, and she's been doing an absolutely great job, because when you see her in interviews, she's one of those people who are very inspiring, yet still very down to earth, very fun to listen to her speak, and one of those people who's really been able to motivate other people to succeed, motivate and inspire other people to achieve their dreams. And sure enough, she's one of those people who is absolutely a master in her skill set. So that is Melinda May. I'm a huge fan of hers. She's been doing a lot of roles that I absolutely love. And like I said, being able to meet her was absolutely phenomenal. If you like this one, and I hope you did, we have a lot of other episodes featuring other great masters of their skill sets. So please tune into the next one, or tune into some of our other shows, the Peak Potential Success Show, the Unlocking the Mind Behind, Make More Work Less, and also the Mind Bites. So please like, subscribe, comment, and also share if you like these. And I can't wait to see your comments. So until next time, today is the day to unlock your potential. We'll see you later.